We all have that one person or those few people in our life with whom we share a very strong bond, whom we really, really love, who are closest to us. Have you ever wondered what is that one thing that makes these relationships so different from all other relationships? So, over the past few days, I was reading a book written by Matthew Kelly where he beautifully describes relationships and the beauty of relationships. So, on analyzing on my own relationships, one thing that I've realized is that if you really want good, strong, wonderful relationships, one thing that we need to be ready for is to reveal ourselves. The more we reveal ourselves, the more we let the other person know about us, the better our relationship is going to be. Uh, when I look at the closest people of my life, the ones who fall in my first circle, they are the ones who know every part of me, just like they are part of my joys and success and achievements. They're also there in my sorrows. They're the ones who've seen me cry over the mishaps of my life. They're the ones who know what I'm ashamed of, what I'm not proud of, what are my failures. They know every part of me. And I think that's what makes this relationship so beautiful. Just because they know me, just because they know this raw self of mine, this imperfect self of mine, they are the ones who are there to push me, to challenge me, to make me the best version of myself. And I would say the more we reveal ourselves, the better our relationships are going to be. But most often, most of us are so scared to reveal ourselves, which is why we all wear masks and we try to be someone who we are not, hoping that, yeah, at least if I show this version of me, people might accept me, people might love me. But if you look through, we would understand that such relationships really don't last. We might have them with us for a certain period of time, but sooner or later it's gonna fall if we are fake. Not just that, it's also going to trouble us because sooner or later we're going to realize that our whole life was a lie. We're going to be frustrated and angry with ourselves. Therefore, if we are ready to drop off our masks, we are ready to reveal ourselves. I know it's going to make us vulnerable, but I believe there's a beauty in being vulnerable to those few people. Of course, not to everyone. We might be thinking, how can we reveal ourselves to everyone? Definitely no, not to everyone, but those few people who really deserve your relationship, your intimacy. Give yourself, show yourself beautifully to them. Now, when I say this, it's not just a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just between the spouse. We can have beautiful relationships with our parents, our children, our spouse, our siblings, our friends. It could be anyone. It could be anyone that we could share a beautiful relationship with. Um, as human beings, we're all born to love and to be loved. This is a legitimate need, and we all desire for it, which is good. At least most of us, which is completely good, and we need to be aware of it and cater to that need of us. Uh, some of us might have such beautiful relationships. If we have them, cherish them, hold them tight. And if we don't, and if you really desire for it, we need to try to build those relationships. Yeah, build those relationships. Uh, to have these strong relationships and share that beauty and that bond, it's not easy. It requires effort, it requires time. We need to give our best time to this person or to these people. And also, most importantly, we need to step away from our prejudices, our assumptions, and our judgments because most often we're not able to love the other person so beautifully because we are trapped or we are stuck in our own box of judgments and assumptions. If you're able to jump out of that box, We're going to be able to see people just as they are. And if you're able to accept them and love them that way, we're going to have beautiful relationships. Not just be ready to accept them or accept the true self of them, we should also be ready to show the true self of us so that people accept us and love us for who we really are. So, yeah, let's all try to build good relationships and cherish and enjoy every relationship of our life.